All right, this is ukulele secret number 12. Go to ukulelesecrets.org, and this one is Campanella Arpeggio workouts. And open up the PDF file called Campanella Rain. I'm not sure what I'm going to call it, but there will be a PDF on the post when you get there, if you're not already there. Open it up. There are 6 examples of arpeggios that I took from my harp ukulele song called King's Reign. At about a minute 18 in the video, I start a series of arpeggios, Campanella style, ascending and descending, mixing them up, and that was my rain section of the song, as what I was trying to emulate. So I'm using the 3-finger right hand technique where thumb is going to hit the top string exclusively, and the index finger and ring finger are going to take care of the rest, usually in pairs, like that, or stuff like that. So let's go ahead and look at the first one. I did label them as far as what chord they're over. This first one's a C add 9. Don't worry about the extensions right now. That's really not important. What's important is playing these and dancing around the fretboard. They're a lot of fun. They're a good workout. They're something you can sit around and do and just watch TV and really just get zoned into. So the first one is in C. I'm repeating it slowly. I put the chord diagram there. If you remember some of the past posts from, well, there was just one recently, Campanella patterns. This first one is right out of that post. So this little chord shape is from there, and some of the other ones are going to be from like the Pretty Up Your CFG post. So let's get back to it. The C. So we're going from open strings to a shape that's pretty far up the neck, and it flows nicely. So you can just repeat it. So the next one is in D minor, and it goes like this. So watch the right hand. Back to the first one. So you get the idea how we can just get jamming, and we're learning the fingerboard. We're getting around on it. The next one is an F sus chord. I just wanted a sort of a passing chord to go from my D minor back into the C. You can hear it if you play them together. Okay, so see how those 3 kind of go nicely together. The next, maybe I'll just, okay. The next one is another F, and it's, I actually, in the song King's Reign, I start that one from the highest note. I just throw my fingers up there and go from the highest note. It's coming from the D minor. And instead of going all the way down here, I catch this note here, and then I'm really close to that note there. course, I have it written starting with the lower notes, like so. D minor, which brings us to the next one, which is example number 5. It's another C. Notice I'm starting it at the high note. You can start it. I have it written, transcribed from the lowest note. Notice they have a different personality when you start it from the highest note. A lot of open notes. So, and I like moving around in them. They're just fun to do. How much? Well, we're already 6 minutes in. All right, let's go to the last one. It is another C, and it's kind of like the finale arpeggio. And in the song, I start from the highest note, but I have it written. There's a lot of repeating notes. Actually, I think it's almost an octave run. But not quite. It gets the point across though. And I believe I'm going from this C. Oops. So however you want to do it. Another performance note is when playing these Campanella runs and you're going to one of these chord forms. Notice how I don't just throw the form up there when it's time. Notice how I cut the ringing notes off of the other strings. That's okay, but if you let the notes ring as long as possible before the next note on that string comes up, then it sounds much nicer, and that's what the idea of Campanella is. There's the first note. See how everything rings until the next note comes, and then that note rings until it's not needed anymore. So that's the idea of Campanella. So there they are. That's all of them. Have fun with them. Play around. If you want to play along with my harp ukulele song, you can play. I'd say 95% of the notes are just 4-string. I do start it out and do some of the C runs with some of the bass notes on the harp part of the harp uke, but you can still get away with playing these full arpeggios like this. So have fun. You get this down, you are a ukulele badass. All right, see ya.